One of the most anticipated witnesses took the witness stand today in the Boston Marathon bombing trial. 22 News reporter Julie McDonald reports from the federal courthouse in Boston, where jurors heard for the first time today that Johar Tsarnaev expressed remorse for the suffering of his victims.
Sister Helen Prejean is a Catholic nun who was made famous by the 1995 movie Dead Man Walking. It tells her true story, working in prison ministry, serving as a spiritual advisor to convicted inmates on death row. Prosecutors did not want her to be allowed to testify, but after lengthy sidebar meetings between the judge and lawyers last week and again today, she took the stand for about 15 minutes this morning. She told jurors that she's met with Johar Tsarnaev about 5 times. She said they've talked about Christianity and Islam, and he's been very respectful. According to Sister Prejean, Johar Tsarnaev said no one deserves to suffer like those individuals at the finish line did at the marathon in 2013. She said he had pain in his voice when he said it. Some powerful testimony before the defense rested their case, and a very different image of the bomber than what we've watched in court over the past several weeks. He's looked somewhat bored, really. Prosecutors have argued all along, though, that Johar was an equal partner with his brother, and he was so heartless that he placed a bomb by children at the finish line. Now, there is no court tomorrow, Tuesday. On Wednesday, both sides will give closing statements, and then that 12-person jury will begin deliberations on whether to send Johar to life in prison or the death penalty. All 12 must unanimously agree on the death penalty. All it takes is one person to send him to prison for the rest of his life. Stay with 22 News both on the air and online at WWLP.com. In Boston, Julie McDonald for 22 News.